Moving on, we have one more event that we want to deal with, and that's timers. So what we've just done is we've made the dot move with key presses, okay, and with mouse presses. But now we also have another kind of event, which is nothing happening, oddly enough. Time simply having elapsed. So if you wanted to have, monsters moving around, invaders moving, clouds moving, if you want things happening in your application, but not in response to a keyboard or a mouse event, then it has to be in response to a timer event. And for that, the controller is called timerFired, def timerFired. It takes the app. It doesn't take an event because there's no key press, there's no X or Y, there's nothing that we need in the event. So it just takes the app, and this is called over and over. And let's actually just print hi, and we run this, and you see hi, 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 hi. So clearly it's being called over and over again. What we want to do in here is simply move the dot. For that, let's just subtract 1 from the center. And when we run, it's moving. It's moving slowly, but it's moving. Cool. Let's subtract 10 from the center X. And we run it now. It's going faster. A little jerky, but this is 112, and that's smooth enough for our purposes. Okay. So now we have it. Now, of course, it's going off the left edge, so maybe we want to do something like wraparound. So I'll do a simple wraparound here. If app cx is less than 0, then we'll wrap around to the right edge. Cx equals app.width. And now when I run it, it goes off the left edge and wraps around to the right edge. Okay, and it'll just keep doing that forever. Interestingly, we left the mouse handler still around and the key handler still around. So if I were to try to resist the tide by going to the right, okay. In any case, this is the only code we need to respond to timer events. This function gets called over and over again. You can control how fast that function is called, how often. In app started, let's actually get rid of our key press and mouse press so you can see all the code. In app started, we can do app.timer delay, and I'll set it to, for instance, 1000. And when I run, that means once per second. Okay. At 500, twice per second. At 250, which I believe is the default, 4 times per second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 100 was the default. 10 times per second. Yep, that's the default, I believe. Cool, okay? So this is in milliseconds, and it's the delay between each call to timerFired. So 100 milliseconds would mean 10 of these per second. Now this is only approximate. There's no guarantee you'll get 10 per second. Python doesn't make those guarantees, but it's close. Also, there's some limit. So if you did 1, you will not get 1,000 of these per second, but it'll still be pretty fast. Okay, and that is timerFired.